That's what they're
I'm
saying
scared.
right
I'm
now.
gonna run away from her. Chrisean Rock is going?
That's what they're saying.
Chrisean Rock?
That's what they're
I'm
saying right
scared.
now.
I'm gonna run away from her.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Lisa Blonay, and you're locked in with Blonay Media. Make sure you smash that like button, share out this live. You guys are feeling the vibe. Go ahead and subscribe. We are back to catch you up on the tea or whatever. We are the third party, you guys. Remember, this is a commentary and reaction channel. Your POV is welcome in the chat. Just talk to me nice. You guys, let's go ahead and get into this because I've come to the conclusion, and this is not a revelation, that Chrisean is burnt out. Okay. And if I may say so myself, we're burnt out. We're burnt out from her lies. We're burnt out from her delusions. And we are definitely burnt out by her neglect of Junior. And we're going to get into that, y'all, because it's as plain as the nose on our faces. And you know what? Being fed up is not just enough. Okay. And our hands are really tied as far as what we can do, but what we can do, we will do. And that is to have a conversation, right? Create attention around this situation, right? And bring it into the spotlight. I mean, for whatever it's worth, okay? That's what we're going to do. And let's go ahead and get into it because, y'all, I'm just sitting here and it's just so obvious that I have to come. I am compelled to come live and talk about this. Okay. For one thing, I am baffled on how many people actually support this behavior. And you guys are just being more detrimental. You're not helping Chrisean at all. Now, am I speaking to one specific group or person? Nah, just the people that prop her up from the back and cheer her on from the sidelines with their pom poms. That's who I'm talking about. Okay. And I do agree, not all of her supporters really kind of agree with everything that she does. You guys have to understand that. Some of her supporters are yelling just like us, right? But they're just not willing to cross on over and be one of the bad guys. All right. They still want to hold on to a little bit of Chrisean. All right. They want to be the one that has the t-shirt that reads "I'm with the band." Okay. They want to be able to get backstage. You or I? We don't give a fuck. Okay. We're going to tell it like it is. We're going to bring the truth or what we see as the truth. And that's that. Okay. Now there's been a series of clips and videos and all sorts of things that have been going on these social media streets. Okay. We got the Instagram, we got the tickety talks, and more lately, Kick. Okay. I don't know if you caught one of her lives or not, but I'm irritated. I'm fed up to hear. And it seems as if nothing has changed. And I know I sound like a broken record. And thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I know I keep bringing up history repeats itself because it does. I know I keep saying it's important to know your history because it is. And we are seeing Chrisean spin the block twice like there ain't nowhere to park. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys, so I can tell you exactly what the I'm talking about. All right. I will be in the chat, you guys. But first, let's go ahead and get into this. All right. First of all, let's go ahead and start out with a series of Instagram posts that kind of puts this story together. And it's the reason that sparked me to come and do this live. All right. Before we even get into this, you guys, it's not like I want to come on and talk about per se one person or anything like that. It just always turns out that way. Why? Because I am sparked by narcissistic behavior and patterns. Okay. And I just wanted to let you guys know that ever since I was caught drowning in a relationship with a narcissist that I not only did not know about narcissists until I was drowning in a relationship with a narcissist, okay, and had to literally claw my way out. And ever since then, it has left an indelible mark on me, on my spirit. And I just always feel compelled when I see that pattern, when I see people that remind me of how it felt, because I'm here to tell you, once you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you will never ever forget the experience. You will never ever forget being on the verge of thinking that you cuckoo crazy, ready to throw in the towel, give in, but God. Let's get into it. All right. Let me go ahead and show you this. But God. Ha! And you wonder why I'm so spiritual. I was spiritual before. Ha! God spared me from a fate worse than death. And I feel like if I could even shed a light, even an inkling, if I could just light a match, okay, to what you're going to get yourself into if you get involved with a narcissist, I've done my job. A teeny weeny little match is what I am. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you guys for tapping in. Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and bring up the Instagram, and then we'll talk about this. You guys, it is currently what? 1:25 here on the West Coast. Let me know what time it is in your neck of the woods, okay? Rep your city, rep your state, hell, rep your hood. Let me know where you are tapping in from, okay? I love to know how far I'm reaching out, okay? And who is hearing my voice. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. I'm going to show you guys a series of videos. Now, posts rather. I mean, I guess they are videos, right? Let me go ahead and pull this up. Make sure you guys can see this too as well. Make sure you guys can hear me. All right. And let me move the microphone back a little bit because sometimes I do be yelling. I apologize, y'all. I'm just passionate in just being in life, period. It's not specifically about any subject or anything like that. This is how I act, okay? I could be talking about barbells, all right? And I'm going to find some way to be dramatic, all right? I'm going to overdo it, okay? All right, so hold on. Let me bring this up. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Thank you so much for tapping in. Let's go. Now, the first video I want to show you guys is where we left off. Okay, we're going to pick up where we left off, and then we're going to go into the conversation that we're having today. This is like a gift that keeps on giving, and it's just ongoing. It's a never-ending story. And so I'm going to pick up where we left off at, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this. And this is Chrisean in the car having a mental breakdown, okay? That's all that it is, period. It's not a crash out. It's not her sharing her feelings. This is a freaking mental breakdown. And it gives you insight into what's going on behind closed doors. When the camera cuts, shit ain't sweet. Okay? Let's go.
Myself. And then it's like, not for a couple months. I'm talking about I did this for years. Like from 20 to 25. A little bit of 26. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? That right there is like kind of, it's messing me up. It messed me up, I swear. Yeah. And it got nothing to do with that person. It has all to do with the person that allowed it. You feel me? And then it's like, oh, just understand, chat. You understand? I don't think you understand, Trey. Like, I'm more upset at myself. I'm mad at myself, you know? I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself. Sometimes I hate myself. And it shows. It's not good. I hate myself. And then it's like, not for a couple months.
See, these are the pep talks that she has with herself. These are the therapy sessions that she has on an open platform. Because really, she's trying to talk herself. She's pep talking to herself. We just so happen to be on the internet in the virtual room, if you guys really look at it. And then she repeats the same thing we as the bad guys say, but it's just at that time she don't want to hear it. It's not true until after. Okay, come full circle. She's saying the same thing that I've said 20 times over, and a lot of us have said. Now, you know the adage and the saying, if you let people talk long enough, right, they tell on themselves. And this is what we get from when Chrisean talks. Now, if you listen to her, she said this has been going on for years. All right. So is what you're telling us about you, finding yourself and now you've moved on and it's better days and you're no longer the older person that you were, is that not a lie? Because basically you're contradicting yourself. Not only are you the setup queen, allegedly, but you're a contradiction queen. Because you contradict mostly everything that you say. You said this messed me up. Well, no shit, Sherlock. We've been saying that. I've been trying to tell your rabbit ass for I don't know how long. See, this is what makes her a danger on the streets. Also, because the way she's driving and she's looking down at her phone. Do y'all know that she almost crashed with her and Junior in the car? Now, I don't know for sure. On the post, it says Junior was in the car. I'm not too sure if Junior was in the car or not. But she could have hurt somebody else who may have had a child in the car. Okay. Like literally had to swerve and her whole phone flew. Now, I don't know why Kick allows this, but to each his own. Okay. I don't know. This is also what happens when you try to medicate yourself with alcohol, pills, potions, everything but God. This is what happens. This is the result. And why do I say that? Because you can't put God first, as she always portrays. She's always listening to gospel music. She's always quoting scriptures. She's always into the word. She's always surrounded by Bible pillows. Yet she expresses with so much pain and intensity that she hates herself. You can't have self-hate and be in a top-notch relationship with God and be worshiping and in the word every day, todos los días, like she wants us to think. Those two don't match. It don't go together. Because there would be no room for self-hating and loathing. That's what that is. You just heard her say, sometimes I hate myself. And you know what? Because she doesn't know how to take accountability, and it will never happen unless there's a complete and total breakthrough along with a couple miracles. And I believe in miracles, so I'm not saying it can't happen. But without accountability, she's most likely to deflect that onto someone else. And who do you think that someone else is? Who do you think that she takes it out on? The innocent. Anybody come to mind? Yes. This is what we believe. That she takes out this that she's talking about on Junior specifically. This is why this is so crucial. This is why this is ASAP. No Rocky. She hates herself and it shows. How many times have we referred to that? I'm going to let you guys hear this again because she just said it. She says, I hate myself and it shows. And then you guys want to get mad at the bad guys. Girl, it's coming from the source. Are y'all cool? You guys are hearing it from the source. And you still don't believe it. Yet we're still hating because we state the truth even before she gets to the truth. She gets to the truth 6-7 months later. Girl, we told you this last year. Call me, girl. Call Chrisean, call me, girl. Okay? Call me. I'm going to let y'all hear it one more time. Then I'm going to come to the chat.
I'm talking about I did this for years. Like from 20 to 25. A little bit of 26. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? That right there is like kind of, it's messing me up. It's messing me up. I swear. Yeah. And it got nothing to do with that person. It has all to do with the person that allowed it. You feel me? And then it's like, I don't think you understand, chat. I don't think you understand, chat.
You see how she goes up and down? You see how she regains her composure, but yet, and then she just starts freaking out? You guys get that? You see how she acts manic? This is a result because What makes this so sad, you guys, and I'm on nobody's side but Junior's, okay? But I have to speak the truth. And I have to be who God made me to be. Now, I'm not some avid, just every day, just doing this and, God this and God that. No. Unless God compels me to be that way, I'm not that way. Okay? But what I do know is I am a child of God. And with that comes humility. With that comes being humble. With that comes speaking the truth, even if it makes me look bad. Okay? It's having sympathy and empathy for others, no matter who they are. Right? She doesn't understand her own mental health crisis, y'all. That's the sad part about this, is what she's going through is real. And it breaks my heart. Even though I want somebody to slap up out of her for what she does to Junior. And we're never going to let our foot off her neck. But we have to understand that she doesn't even understand what's going on. She doesn't even understand her own mental health crisis. That's why she's talking like this. She says that, and she's not dumb. She's not a dumb person. Okay? She may be young. She may be a little naive. She may be a little misled. But she's not stupid. You can't be crafty and stupid. Okay? She said that it's not that person, meaning that it's not Blueface. It's the person who allowed it, which is her. Now she's self-blaming. She's self-hating. She's self-loathing. You think she's happy when that camera cut? I'm just saying. Remember, she is the conducive environment. She creates the environment around Chrisean Jr. That's why we all think he's starving now. We ain't seen him eat not a spoon of yogurt. We ain't seen him eat the crust of a Pop-Tart. And you think we're all right with that? She's still pretending like she feeding him. We still ain't seen him eat the French fry that you handed him, Hope. Because guess what? You acted like you handed him that damn French fry and then you put it in your own mouth. You think we stupid, huh? This is what really burns people's gear, grinds people's gears, and make them want to pop you upside your head with a shoe. This is what it is. This is why people want to come after you. I just want you to see the light of day. Okay? So that Junior can have half a fucking chance at life. Some people call you a bruja for your behavior. You are demonic in your ways. You need a professional to help you understand. I can't do it. My chat can't do it. The comments is eating you up, okay? Because you can't stay offline, girl. I just seen you on Kick trying to work out. You couldn't even work out because you were so worried about the camera. And I don't know who that young man was that was with you, that was training you, but you was talking to him like he was a redhead stepchild. That's how you talk to everybody. You talk to everybody like that cult mentality, like they in a cult. That's why I call you the female Jim Jones, because you're always trying to serve us that other fucking tainted ass Kool-Aid. And then you talk to everybody like they're in a cult. You was telling them, well, go over there. Well, grab my picture. Don't touch that. And then you was like, well, I didn't see the exercise. Can you do it again? Can we both work out? No, bitch. You're paying me to train you. I don't have to work out, Hope. That's what I would have told you in a nicer way, of course. I mean, I don't know how much he's getting paid, But just to be on GP, girl, I would have been told you about yourself. I don't care if I was your mama, daddy, sister, granny, best friend, bitch. I don't give a fuck if I was your trainer. This Gemini mouth would have been told you about yourself. That's why I ain't got no damn friends now. I done told them all about themselves. That's it. I'm sticking with God. And then this is just off. This just came to me because I was listening to her live where she probably still on there. And then she's supposed to be working out. And then she talking about, oh, I need a she was like, oh, I need a ponytail holder. Do you think they got a ponytail holder? No, they ain't got no ponytail holder inside. He was like, no, ain't nobody got no ponytail. She was like, well, I need water. I'm thirsty. I need my spike shoes. He kept telling her, like, you don't need any spike shoes. You're cool. You're cool. And she's like, no, I need my spike shoes. I need to put my hair up. Everything's in my car. Bitch, you're tired. You're out of shape. And this is what happens when you live. You act like you live in one type of life and you're really living another. Girl, you was out of breath. Girl, you're a superstar. Nothing. Okay? You're not a superstar. You didn't get no gold stars in preschool, and you're not getting none today. You sound tuckered, tired, out of breath. Girl, you sound like I should sound. Half your age. Are you cool? No stamina. You sound like somebody old ass uncle that smoked 4 Newports a day. Girl, put the blunts down. Don't drink another alcoholic beverage. Don't pop nothing else. And that's just allegedly. I don't know, but she ain't doing something right. Girl, don't eat no more spaghetti. Don't eat no more spaghetti. And don't you eat another motherfucking French fry, ho. And you fighting in August, and you talking about you're going to lose 10 more pounds? Bitch, where? Are you going to crash out again and be in the car talking about, I just want some spaghetti in a French fry? Bitch, that's all we've been seeing you eat. I don't know. I don't know if she's going against the grain or not. But let's go to the next video, okay? This ain't nothing to play with, but girl, we see you. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat before I move on. Cause what? We tired of you being fake, ho. That's what's wrong. You trying to live and be fake, and then when you gotta come up and show the real, you can't make it. You missed the mark. Why? Because you girl, you lying, you fake, and your raps ain't real. I don't believe you. Prove it. 2 things we're going to do over here in the Blonet Society on Blonet Media is drag common sense all up and through 2026. And we only got 2 words for you. Prove it. We're tired. We've been tired since the last tick deal fell through. Ho. We ain't seen you go to no pawn shop. We ain't seen Tyler Perry hide no hair, Tyler Perry. Okay? We ain't did, and most of all, we didn't decorate no Junior's room. We ain't even seen Junior's room because Junior ain't never had no room. Oh, fuck. And you still with that same rhetoric, that same storyline, girl. The soap operas is gone. They dead. They dead. We don't want a soap opera of each. What is up? Where is Shantae? What's up? What's up? She's mad she didn't get her dream guy and got stuck with a disabled child she never wanted. Yeah, y'all remember how she was. What? Y'all, why did they say my Amazon was declined? Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with that in a minute. Let's see. You said she's been out here eating like a bear and chewing his and Junior chewing his hands. I'm just yeah. Sorry for the cuss words. After being seen with Blue that night, she's about to bring the West Coast back to Junior's mouth. She was thirsty because of those perks. Something. Let me see. So y'all think she trying to act like she's pregnant? All she been saying is spaghetti and French fries. I don't think so. I don't know though. I don't put nothing past her. You know what I'm saying? Tank Davis does not want Coach Calvin training him. Tank Davis said that they on some other ish, and Coach Calvin speculating dealing with a police BI. See, bad for business. I think so, Nikki, because it got shorter when she put it in her mouth. She outside on the loose and needs a cage. She complained the whole time. You seen it, huh? She complained the whole damn time. And then he was like, oh, it's hot. No, then she was about to rip her wig off. Girl, if you just ripped that, you just got that wig on, you was about to rip it off because you hot. Girl, all you had to do is braid it. Why couldn't you just braid it? She talking about, do you got scissors? Do you got Ghost Bond? Do you got glue remover? I just added that in there. But she was asking for like scissors. What? He was like, why, you about to take the wig off? She was like, yeah. If it wouldn't have been put on so good, she would have ripped the damn wig off because she was so hot. Bitch, who told you to go get your hair done? No, you knew that you was going to have training. Girl, you're in Cali. Just let me let you know right now, it's going to be hot. The first day of summer is my birthday, June 21st. The first day of summer, the longest day of the year. It's my birthday. I know it like the back of my hand. Girl, it's going to be hot. Okay? Don't take your rap back to Hair Queen LA. Don't do it. If you're going to be training damn near every day. You have a fight in August. You talking about you got to lose 10 pounds, girl. That means you're going to be training a lot. Okay? Don't put another wig on your head. Understand? Because we're tired. She complained the whole damn time, y'all. All right? All right, so let's get to the next clip, y'all. Hold on. It said, T page 83. I'm sorry, I haven't been given credit where credit's due. T page 83 is where we are. Chrisean gets emotional after tattoo removal. Laser tattoo removal. Okay. All right. Now.
Yeah. Hey. Woo. Yeah. Hey. Woo.
This is her breaking down. Okay, the filter came off. She don't even know. Girl, filter off. All right? Filter is off. Now, what do I have to say about filter? Nothing. All I'm saying is everybody used to a filter, okay? Well, almost everybody. I know some people that don't use a filter, but my point is that everything is not cracked up what it's cracked up to be. Okay? And as she gets closer to the camera, the filter comes off. Okay? This is happening and she cannot control it. Do you guys not understand what I'm saying? I know you guys get me. I know you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. This mental health crisis interrupts her everyday life and she can't help it. She doesn't know when she's going to break down. She doesn't know when it's coming. Don't you think she would want to control this and seem like she's put together for you? Yet she cannot stay away from being on live. It's like a drug. Like I tell you, clout is like a drug. And I get it. She's from the generation that grew up in front of the camera. She's been doing this since high school. She was working with Fashion Nova or something like the sort. I don't know. I remember Ronnie saying it. I remember her saying it. I remember Tasiki saying something about her and Fashion Nova. So she's been in this internet game since she was in high school. She was born in this era, so I get it. It's a little bit different. Still sad nonetheless. She is literally uncontrollably breaking down. This is what's happening. This is on her kick. That's the reason why I don't believe that this kick, just like the last kick deal, all right, or spill, it's not going to last long. Why? Because she's not going to be able to take it for long. All right. Now, I'm going to show you another clip of where she says, because this is how it all started. It all started when she came out here to LA, kicking up dust, bringing chaos and confusion, because she's an agent of chaos, talking about Blueface coming with this narrative that she was going to serve to all of us on a silver fucking platter. Okay. Her revenge is, is best served cold. So she came to us with this cold story, hot off not the presses, hot from her brain. She made it up, I believe, that Blueface was in Baltimore. She wanted us to believe that. Okay. Swear, prove it. She quickly left that narrative alone and came with the fact that, I'm going to be dropping Junior off at Blueface's house. Now, remember, I told you, he gave her some kind of entry. He gave her some kind of leeway for her to even be comfortable in popping up over his house in the first place. Okay? Because that's all she wanted to do. You guys don't remember when Chastity was with Chrisean and had to go wash her ass at the 24-hour fitness or the gym? Y'all don't remember that? Where she said, Chrisean said, well, what you finna do? I'm finna go stalk my baby daddy. What you gonna do? And she didn't say it in a way like, she had a choice. Basically, she was saying, Chastity, you got to do something because I'm about to go stalk my baby daddy. You're going to have to get up out the car. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know where you're going to go, but you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the flip out of here. Okay? I'm about to go stalk my baby daddy. What you about to do? Y'all remember when Chastity said that? Everybody ain't lying, y'all. Everybody may not be telling the truth, but one thing I do know is everybody ain't lying. So we know that it's in her activities, right? It's her norm that she stalks Blueface. She ain't never stopped. You can stalk somebody from another state, right? Maybe not physically, but as far as a virtual trail and the internet, she's never stopped stalking Blueface. So when she comes out here, of course she's going to go to his house. She probably was even hoping that somebody would be there. So the reason why I say there's truth and then there's not truth is because some way, somehow, and it could just be as simple as Blueface making contact and being in contact and texting her back and forth and giving her some type of attention, some type of outlet to make her feel comfortable enough to go up and knock on his door and make up this narrative. Okay? Because she already was going to drive by your house, nigga. She been stalking you. She already was going to do a drive-by. That's why I be telling you better keep your head on the swivel, because she might just make that turn, like she said. Y'all remember? She might just make that turn, nigga, and try to drive to your living room, literally. And then hop out and pop, pop, pop with that blicky. It's going to get sticky. You better handle your scandal because it's going to be a scandal. Never underestimate the actions of cray cray. That's all I got to say. You better not never underestimate the actions of somebody who said they can't wait for them and their son to visit you in your grave, nigga. Are you insane? The same person who said they want to drive through your house, well, his mom may be there. I don't give a fuck. He may have hoes there. I don't give a damn. Journey and Javon might be at his house, but I don't give a fuck. I want to drive through his living room. She don't care if your mama, your kids, 5 hoes, and a baby up in that bitch. She don't care if it's 2.5 men. She don't care if it's Three's Company, the Jeffersons, Good Times. She don't give a fuck. And then she want to hop out that B, that blacked out SUV, and pow you, not in the kneecaps, not in the ankles, not in the wrist, nigga, in your face. How diabolical do you have to be that graphic? And you still want to play. Now, I ain't with you nothing. I ain't saying she a gold digger. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, this nigga, look, you give a nigga an inch, they'll take 2. Give him 3, they'll take 4. Give a nigga a rope, he think he a fucking cowboy. You done made Chrisean feel like she a cowgirl, okay? She feel like she a cowboy. You gave her enough rope, don't get hung, homie. Don't get hung. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, y'all, this is how that started out, okay? Then she talking about, oh, I dropped him off and I'm so happy and all this. Girl, we don't know where the delusion ends and the crazy starts, okay? Now, I'm not putting anything past Blueface. Maybe he did tell her, you could drop him off, but I'm not going to be here. You understand what I'm saying? He gave her something, but then he took out something. You know what I'm saying? She just ain't telling us the whole story because she never does. She picks and chooses what she's going to tell us. Just like when she reads off the communication between her and Blueface, she'll be like, yeah, la la la, yeah. And then he says, bitch, read it all or fuck everything. Read it all or fuck everything. Because the way you picking and choosing so that it suits you and makes you look good in a good light, it ain't working for us no more. Okay? At least not for the beautiful ones that Prince once sung about. Beach. We are the beautiful ones. Nah. We ain't buying it. Okay? But like I said, I'm not making him no angel. We're not handing out any angel wings. So I know Blueface maybe he said, well, yeah, if you want to bring Junior over, you can, but I ain't gonna be here. I'm just putting that scenario up, okay? Now, let me go ahead and refresh you guys' memory, because I'm telling you, a lot of times she's a good actress, okay? She knows how to cry on cue. I'm not saying that she can't be making this ish up and she can't play the part. I'm not saying that at all. But when she breaks character, that's something that she cannot control. Okay? Let me see. Let me show y'all right quick when she says that she dropped Junior off. And then the chat is asking Blueface, like, were you watching Chrisean on this day that it happened? They're like, were you watching Chrisean Jr.? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, chat. I don't even know what's going on. They go, what? Hold on, let me see where it's at, y'all. Hold on. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because I got to go out of here. Let me see if it's here, you guys. Hold on. It should be the first one I saved. Now. Maybe I erased it. Okay, let's go here. You guys go ahead and take a listen to this.
Junior, you just confusing us all blue.
Who's confusing y'all? I don't get the confusing part. Yeah, I don't see none of that going on. Where, why do y'all think that? Why the fuck would you think some shit like that?
I love you. I'm having so much fun. I'm having with you. Sunday a real friend, y'all. W's for Sunday, guys. W's too for my my baby. Cause Sean needed the loan from his daddy, and that warms my heart. So I'm like so happy about that, about us getting my chore and whatnot. Oh yeah, this weed jamming, I gotta throw this out. It's making a mess. Chad, you wanna see what's going on?
Now, the reason why I say that is this is something that she ain't gonna fake. This is something that she's not gonna fake. Now, people are speculating maybe she dropped the child off with Marsh or somebody else. It has to be somebody trusted. She ain't just gonna drop Junior off because she has a lot to hide. So she's not just gonna drop Junior off with just anybody. Okay, let's just start that. Let's just make that clear. So I don't know what happened, but this is how it all started, you guys. All right. Now let's go ahead and get into the other clips so that we can get into this conversation. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Thank you guys for tapping in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my members. If it's your first time here, welcome, welcome to the Blonay Society. Grab your membership. Visit my store, Blonay Got Merch, or just hang out. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's all free. Okay? It's gratis. Let's see. Hold on, you guys. Now, do I have one more clip to show? Now, this is what I wanted to show you guys because she says that Blueface is madly in love with her. Okay? And then on Blueface's chat, which is kicked probably because he's been banned from Twitch again. I don't know if it's a temporary ban, a suspension. I don't know the difference. I don't know anything about Twitch, but I know he can't go live on that summer month. All right. But they ask him a question. I don't know. He has some type of automated thing to ask him questions. I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe I'm just out the loop. I don't know. But it's an automatic voice that asks him questions. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this so you guys can see exactly what went on. Hold on. This is what she said.
Been trying, but it just don't work with someone like that. He's madly in love with me, so it's just not gonna work out. He wanted his way or no other way. Been trying, but it just don't work with someone like that. He's madly in love with me, so it's just not gonna work out. He wanted his way or no other way. Been trying, but it just don't work with someone like that. He's madly in love with me.
Oh, it reads the question from the chat. Okay, thank you, Troll Baby. Girl, I don't even got nothing to say, girl. You've been saying this for years now, and we we continue to yell at our computer screens, our phones, our TVs. What the hell? What the hell? It's like we're broken records. I don't know what to tell y'all. Let's go ahead and get into Blueface's response. Now his calm and cool collected ass. We don't know whether to believe him or not. He sounds truthful, but he's a little sneaky character his damn self. He's pretty crafty. Okay? That's why all y'all are suspect over here. I don't believe none of y'all. And then my common sense allows me to have discernment. All right. And Blueface is a pretty upfront person. Okay. I'm not saying he says everything, but things like this, he pretty much lets us know. Okay. He's an asshole. He's a womanizer. All the things that we don't like as women. Okay? He reminds me a lot of about 48 niggas that I dated all through my 20s and 30s. Nigga. They all were different version of looking, but they were all Blueface, all underneath. That's just from my experience. That's why I'm never surprised. I'm like, sounds just like Deontay. Sounds just like Calvin. Yeah, I dated him. I've dated Blueface 10 times over. It's normal to me. Or it was normal. I've removed myself from that, and I'm older. You know, it doesn't really account for right now. But I'm just giving you guys a scenario, okay? But yeah, I've dated dozens of Bluefaces. It's so normal to me that I didn't know what wasn't normal until I really kind of fell in love and somebody really loved me. That's the only thing I knew. Like I thought it was normal. And that's the reason why I give a lot of leeway to women that are younger, like especially in your early, mid, even almost late 20s, because you really don't really know. You know, but you don't know. And you know, but you accept it because you think, oh, well, this is just how it is. This is just how society is. This is just how men are. And this is how your relationships go. And I'm just speaking for me personally. I thought this is the way it was. Like, fuck. You know, my era was the down ass chick. So it was like, no matter what that nigga did, you was the down ass chick. You was the gangster bitch. I mean, sad but true, right? Sad but true, y'all. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. Hold on.
I don't know how she would be under that impression, where she would get that idea, or how the fuck she would even think some shit like that. And if she didn't say it, I don't think she would say something like that.
He's madly in love with me, so it's just not gonna work out.
I don't know how she would be under that impression, where she would get that idea, or how the fuck she would even think some shit like that. And if she didn't say it, I don't think she would say something like that.
He's madly in love with me.
Okay, we hate to bust your bubble, Blueface, but she said it, okay? She definitely said it, all right? The hand that rocked the cradle, you need to put that for your headline story. I know, I know, you guys. And Jalen Boo, I agree with you. I am sick of her fans enabling her like for real. All right? This is what keeps the fuel keeps the fire going. Okay? She couldn't do this alone. She really couldn't. You said it was if Blue was a nice person, he would stomach the mom to help the child that really only needs to do it long enough to get Junior to the doctors. Yeah, but we saw how he handled the last one, right? Putting Chrisean Jr. on blast. I mean, I understand the desperation, but I never feel like that was a good idea to exploit your child like that and to put your child out on Front Street like that. But I understand that he felt like he had no other choice but to bring it to what Chrisean understands, and that is the internet. She cares about the internet. She cares about how she looks. She cares about the comments. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. She's always talking about him when she gets on live and forgets about what she's got going on with her son. Exactly. Her priorities is all fucked up. Who could fake the longest but same person? Yeah. Chrisean took that from Jaden saying that he's madly in love with me. Chrisean took that statement from a clip. Oh, really? Are we looking at the copycat? Are we looking at a copycat? All right, you guys, let me go ahead and show you this last clip so we can get into this conversation. And let me show you why it's so important to know your history and why history repeats itself. And we are on a loop, and Chrisean keeps spinning the fucking block like there ain't nowhere to park. Bitch, Burger King parking lot hole. Nobody goes to Burger King. There's plenty of parking spaces there. Okay? We're going to need for you to stop circling the block. The book. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on. I want you to listen to what Chrisean is saying in this clip. It's not just enough for us to see her breaking down. I want you to hear the words that are coming out of her mouth.
You just need to take a walk. I'm not doing the elevator. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go in my car and cry. Fuck that. Made it to the guy. Oh, Jesus.
But then I'm
No, my heart. I keep talking about that daggone lemon cream. Lemon cream got nothing to do with nothing. Woo! Shut, y'all. I ain't battling something. I think it's a heartbreak. For real, you know what I'm saying? And it's deep, real deep. That's why I don't really say much about a lot of stuff, because it's deep. And I'm just happy that I'm making the effort to heal properly and to move forward the right way. The remove didn't hurt. My heart was hurting the whole time. Okay. I'm gonna be okay. My son gonna be okay. We gonna be okay. I'm just, maybe I need some ice cream. When you love like that, he never planned for it to end. So I think that's what's killing me. And I've been trying to do my best just to be cordial with the person, even trying to co-parent and stuff. At least like be so positive about everything. You just need to take a walk. I'm not doing the elevator. Chad, I don't know what to do. I'm going in my car and crying. My dad.
Y'all, she just said, she's crying out. She said, Chad, I don't know what to do. This is a person who is in a mental crisis. She is having what you call, in my eyes, I'm not a doctor, can't diagnose, don't know what I'm talking about at the time. Okay, I don't know karate, but I know crazy. You better ask somebody. She is having a panic attack. Do you hear the panic in her voice? That breathing is not fake. The panic in her voice is not fake. This is something that she is not acting. She is not making this up. This is happening out of her control. And because she is addicted to the internet, she always is on, always is alive. Now that she can control, but she doesn't. And this is what unfolds. Okay? What is happening to her? She's not acting. What is happening to her is out of her control. She's actually experiencing it right with us. Anybody that was in that virtual world with her at that time was experiencing that as it happens, just as she was. You hear her trying to talk herself through it. She's actually explaining to the people that are in that virtual chat, in that virtual world, in that live chat. She's explained, she's like, I don't know what's going on, chat. I don't know what's happening. We know. You're having a panic attack. You're going through a mental breakdown right in front of our eyes, and this shit ain't funny. And then the next thing, something fatal or drastic will happen. And we hope not. But if it does, and I won't say if and when, because we don't know. Okay, a lot of people have this and nothing happens. They go through their life for decades and nothing happens. We don't know. But if something were to happen, this would be I wonder how she got, I just wonder how it happened. Like this. I wonder why they lost their, like this. Well, how could this have happened? I mean, like this. So remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Just remember who told you. Blown is spelled BLON, nigga, like NAE. Okay? Just in case. When they ask you who told you, you better ask somebody. I'm just letting y'all know. So don't be coming up over here asking that dumb, I wonder how it happened, like this. Just like this. The fuck? She going through this and don't even know. She's talking through it. She's like, I don't know what's going on, chat. I don't know what's happening. You don't hear that panic? Panic attack. She spoke on panic attacks before. Put a pin in it. Because you think I'm getting this out the air? Not only am I using experience, and the common sense God gave a billy goat, but I'm also going off of the source. Chrisean said her damn self that she had panic attack. Y'all just forgot. That's all. I'm going to remind you, and you're welcome. Let's keep going. Made it to the grave. Woo! Oh, Jesus. Woo! Oh.
But then I'm crying.
No, my heart. Don't keep talking about that daggone lemon cream. Lemon cream got nothing to do with nothing. Woo! Shut y'all. I am battling something.
You're battling something? You're battling something, all right. You're battling something, and it ain't heartbreak. Let me let you know, it ain't heartbreak. I'm telling you right now. It's not no damn heartbreak. Fuck heartbreak, okay? The Heartbreak Hotel, Motel 6, we're not leaving the light on for you, okay? I'm going to show you the light because you're going through something and anybody want to answer that question? I got my hand raised. If y'all can see, my hand is raised. Excuse me, right here. I know what it is. First of all, you are delusional. And nothing y'all do is healthy, okay? You always come online and have an open pep talk with yourself. You're basically just thinking out loud, talking to yourself. We just happen to be in the virtual room. Self-therapy is what I call it, and it ain't working, okay? Two things I agree with that she said: co-parenting does not exist, and it's really deep. These are some of the things that she said in this live. We don't think that it's healthy. It's not that deep, right? Your feelings may be deep, but it's as plain as the Crips on Crenshaw. Battling something? Yeah. Mental health, meltdowns, and repetitive toxic behavior. These are the hard facts and truth as I see it, okay? Because people have different perspective, and I'm not no expert on somebody I don't know. I'm not even an expert on narcissism. You're always finding yourself healing and moving forward, yet nothing happens. You've been doing this for years. What's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. Sometimes it takes that long, right? What we not rolling with is when you are on a high, okay? You always say that you found yourself, you're better, you've moved on, and yet here we are. And yet here we are. I want you to stop lying and get help. That's the only alternative. I'm gonna need for you to get a grip. Okay. And for all intents and purposes about this, Blueface is the daddy, girl. You're gonna ride that to the wheels fall. I'm here to let you know that the wheels fell off long time ago, girl. You've been scraping the concrete. It's been sparks flying from this horse you rode in on about Blueface. Okay, I'm talking about the cart, the wagon wheels, bitch. They been fell off. All right, the tricycle that you have been on in this circus no longer has wheels. Give it up. And I guess you missed the memo. Okay, you missed the memo, and that's a lie because Blueface has said that he ain't the baby daddy. I'm just wondering, did you miss the memo? See, her heart is attached to a situation in which I believe, in my opinion, an ideation, a reality that doesn't exist. And it's clashing with the reality you've created in your head. You're chasing a man that doesn't want you, doesn't want to be with you. You not being able to handle your trauma and not mentally healing is in the way. And the problem, this is the problem. I don't doubt that she is hurting at all. You understand that, okay? I feel, I feel heartbreak. That's normal. But how she's moving in these streets is not normal or healthy, okay? Look, Miss Holier Than Thou, Miss Holy Hands. The Bible says, lean not on your own understanding. I'm going to need for you to quit substituting God with whatever it is. Extracurricular activities, pills, potions, men, and hidden sin. Because this is what gets you here. And it's not just a one case scenario. That's universal. For anybody who is spiritual and believes in the spiritual world. Because if you believe in good, you must believe in bad. If you believe in angels, you must believe in demons. If you believe in God, you must believe that there is a Satan. The yin and the yang, the up and the down. As above, so below. Stop playing with me. Until you say, fuck us, me too. You can say fuck me, I don't care. I'm a big girl, I can take it. And get real with yourself. This is the insanity and brick wall you will continue to crash into. And we're watching you. We're like, we're just cringy. Like, another brick wall. Damn, she ran at that one hard, didn't she? Yeah, that was harder than the last time, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Girl, oh, damn. Come on over here, girl. Chrisean crashing again. The same wall, girl. Come on, Peaches and them. Coco, y'all come on over here. You too, Becky. Come on, Becky. Becky and Brett, come. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I feel like Chrisean is deeply wounded. And truth be told, Blueface is the least of her worries. Okay? Your priorities are up. I'm still trying to get some of my priorities together, okay? We all fall, y'all. We all have our discrepancies. We all have our failures. We're all not perfect. I can point out some things right now in my life I'm doing wrong that I haven't fully caught grasp of, okay? I get it. Another thing is Chrisean does not practice what she preaches. You don't practice what you preach. And then you demonize the people that are Captain Obvious. Bitch, Captain Obvious lives here. You demonize Captain Obvious. People like me and, my chat and people that speak out in your comments, who don't really mean you any harm. I mean, I know some people are haters. I know some people come a little harsh. But if the truth hurts, go to church. If the truth hurts, say ouch. But when you demonize Captain Obvious, people that bring the truth to light, you're only hurting yourself. Stop living in regret, humiliation, shame, denial. No accountability equals darkness. And who do you think catches the brunt of this? When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call. Shout out to LL Cool J. But when she's alone with her thoughts and her real life, and it's just her and Junior there. You guys remember when the insider was on Sean Davy Way, and she said that it started 3 months ago, and her insider is supposed to be an insider of the family. Where they were talking about Chrisean Jr. online, or speaking of, not really talking about, because that's kind of like talking down. Like, I mean, I get it. It's hard to differentiate. I think it was about how he was crying when that Credo chat, when he first started really crying, and we start really hearing, because it happened at 3 months. In and around 3 months, that's about all we had to go on. You know what I'm saying? Because when you looked at him, I couldn't tell nothing was wrong with him. Number two, I never, ever, ever saw the hernia until, like I said, the past 6 months ago, when I brought it up in a live. That is the only time I saw. I didn't see it when it first came out because I didn't want to see it. And then it wasn't kind of readily available. I'm not really on Twitter. Well, X. And I would have had to go and search for it. And I didn't want to do that. I just didn't. I didn't want to search for it and find it and look. But I finally saw it just recently. So I didn't even have any idea of the severity of the hernia and how important the follow-up treatments would have needed to be. And I don't even think there was any follow-up treatments, because she would be talking about that. There would have probably been several follow-up visits for that, several procedures to that. Right? Who do you think catches the brunt of this darkness? I mean, that's the picture that's been painted, even to this day. To this day. That's just how I feel, y'all. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Somebody said, let's call the police. The next place she at, letting them know she has an entire warrant wanted by an OCPS case. Well, I mean, I don't encourage that, but everybody is welcome to their opinion here on this platform. So this is what this person said right away. This is what this leads some people to want to do, especially if you're in the state where she is. But I can honestly tell you that the authorities came twice to Hair Queen LA. So I don't know why, if she does have a warrant, which I do believe, still, I don't know why they haven't picked her up. But I can attest to that because I've called the police before. And if they're not really there for that, they won't ask you for your ID and identify you. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just going off experience, because I called the police before, not even knowing that I had a damn, what's it called? A warrant. I mean, yeah. What is it called? A failure to appear. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It wasn't nothing serious. It was traffic related, but I still had a failure to appear. I think it was. I don't even remember. I don't feel like telling my business, but I don't know what it was. I think it was not a ticket. It wasn't no traffic infraction. It was like no insurance and like a suspended license or something like that, which is, I guess, serious. I don't know. But I remember, and I'm like, I wonder why they never took me to jail. Like, because I didn't even know. Yes, my name is Lee. Yes, yes. Lisa. Do you want my number? Do you want my phone number? Bitch. Girl, I was giving them everything. Girl, they didn't run me. I had to be out on the street, like cruising down the street in my 6'4", and woo! Well, actually, I wasn't on the street. I had parked illegally and came out, and they was getting ready to like give me a ticket or whatever. And then that's how I got. But I was wondering, like, while I was there, I was like, I wonder why. I never knew, because I was like, Ossifer, I didn't know. I didn't know, Ossifer. And then in my mind, I'm thinking, like, why they didn't? Girl, I done called y'all 8 times. So it bees like that sometimes. You guys don't understand. That's why. Because when they're called on something, sometimes they don't check. Like if they're not there for that, they won't check it. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all, but the authorities came out twice to hear Queen LA. And she ain't been arrested yet. So I don't know what's going on, but I do believe that she still has a warrant because you can look it up. You can look it up. Okay? So I don't know. Somebody said blown at you. It's so funny. I don't know, y'all. Nevaeh lies too. Yeah. Girl, Nevaeh, you better watch your back and your front when you come back up here in these hills. Wherever you live at, Hidden Hills, wherever that nigga live, you better watch your back and your front, okay? Y'all better handle your scandal because it's going to be a scandal. That's all I got to say. She might walk up and bop you in your damn head and try to prevent you. Let me not say that. Just watch your back because you don't know what wicked, something wicked this way comes, bro. Something wicked this way comes. You better watch, girl. You better protect your life with your life. That's all I got to say. I don't know. That's all I got to say. He said, I mean, obviously she's a cutter. Why did she put blood on Blue's walls and letters? Yeah, you guys remember when I showed you guys that picture? That video of when Whack 100 was trying to put her out and she put her camera down to her leg. People were really suggesting that she was a cutter because she had them heel cuts on her thigh. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Y'all laughing. Girl, you said most of them are guilty. Most of them cries are guilty of Ronnie Doe being gone. R.I.P. She is regretting her crazy tactics. SMH. I do believe it's a rush of thoughts. Yeah, I do. Somebody say who's mad besides Chrisean? But she don't know what it is, girl. We do. Girl, we do. All right? We definitely do. I mean, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? How you gonna win when you ain't right within? That's why we say you're burnt. You're burnt out. You're burnt out. I mean, I wish I could play Lauryn Hill right now. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? You got to stop letting this man kill you softly because that is what Blueface is doing, killing you softly with his words. That's another song we need to listen to. Wake up. Shake that ninja. Shake the devil. Why? Because your son needs you. Your habits and your weaknesses are causing you to mistreat your own flesh and blood. And the guilt trip your conscience is pulling on you right now comes out on your streams. Right? And the meltdowns mentally that she has. You can't make this up, you guys. The hurt is real. I believe that Chrisean is in a dark place. No matter how many Bible scriptures she quotes, okay? No matter how many gospel songs she recites or listens to, I don't care how many Bible pillows you set up, you order, it will not bring you peace or any closer to God. Stop it. Knock it off. It's a vicious cycle of learned behavior. If you guys notice, it runs in her family. Tareen does it. Tessa does it. Her mama does it. China does it. Her first words were hallelujah. Her first words should have been help me. Like the movie The Fly. Each help me. Those should have been her ayúdame. Should have been her first words. Hope. This is learned behavior. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Okay? Not only does it have too much fucking sugar in it, but it's tainted. All right? You're just going through the motions. Chrisean is just going through the motions. Therapy, meds, and real people around you. And a couple of internet aunties could do you so good because we don't got no dog in the fight. Okay? We can remain anonymous. Girl, call me, Hope. Because we try to help Junior by any means necessary in each. The book, you don't need to pay it. You don't need to mention nobody's name. Just hit me, girl. DM me. DM me, each. I'll help you. For the Freaky. Anything for Junior. Okay? I don't know, y'all. Therapy. Real people around you. Medication. You're going to need some type of meds, I believe, in my opinion. Okay? Confessing with your mouth. True repentance. And a good look in the mirror is the remedy. I already figured it out for you. And you're welcome. Are you taking notes? That's the remedy right there. Handle your scandal and get your priorities together. Blueface is playing mind games with you, okay? And you're desperate for his attention and love, and you're sprung off that D, okay? I know you want that D, Kendrick Lamar, yeah. Digmatize doesn't work in 2026. I'm here to let you know, okay? It's no longer an excuse. You hold on to what could have never been. Girl, she's holding on to what could have been. No, could have never been. Could have never been. Okay? You bought into a fake love and a fake reality. All right? Let me show you exactly why history repeats itself. Let me show you where I got all of these narratives from. I didn't pick them out my ass. I didn't get them out the sky. I didn't just make it up so we can sit and have something to talk about Chrisean about. No, this came from the horse's mouth. Fuck the flies on the wall. This came from the source. Let me show you. Let me show you. Remember when I said that Chrisean has panic attacks? Remember when I said that? Well, I didn't get that from a book, even though I did do some research on it. But let me show you, okay, what I mean. And this is where I got this from. Let me take this down. Chrisean has panic attacks, and she's been had panic attacks. I tell you, a bout or two, okay, a stay or two in a mental facility is not contrived. It's not a Disneyland trip. You don't just get committed to places like that. If she was, for nothing, especially as a kid, as a child, as a teenager. It don't work like that. So she's always stemmed, her behavior is always stemmed from something of her childhood. Okay? Now, we don't know the exact diagnosis of what she was diagnosed with in order for her to be committed to Shepherd's Pratt, which is, in my eyes, a mental institution. You guys remember I looked it up on one live. We went through the whole website, for God's sakes.
Panic attacks, because I'm gonna be honest, I'll be having panic attacks. Panic attacks, because I'm gonna be honest, I'll be having panic attacks. I'll be feeling like I'm scared and shit. And he, that's what I'm saying. He's not all bad. He's not all bad. I be having these panic attacks, and I'll pull up in a black truck out front of the house, and then wait. The truck will pull off, and I'll wait till he pull out his driveway for me to get in his car. And then I'll see whoever in the window looking at me. Every time I have these panic attacks, because I'm gonna be honest, I'll be having panic attacks. I'll be feeling like I'm scared and shit. And he, that's what I'm saying. He's not all bad. He's not all bad. I be having these panic attacks, and I'll pull up in a black truck out front of the house, and then wait. The truck will pull off, and I'll wait till he pull out his driveway for me.
You hear her say she be having panic attacks? How can we tell? She said that she be feeling scared. This is just the video we just watched of how she made it to the car. Y'all remember when she got in the car? She was like, I made it to the car. Girl, first of all, nobody's after you. This is something that's mentally going on. And then the people that are with her, the goofy birds that are with her, girl, do you need some numbing cream? Bitch, no. You don't see that this woman is having a panic attack? There's nothing that says this is fucking serious as a heart attack to you. And y'all sitting up here talking about that dang on. Chrisean said, y'all keep talking about that dang on numbing cream. This ain't got nothing to do with no damn numbing cream. She was literally having a panic attack. She felt scared as if something was going to happen. It's impending doom when you have a panic attack. You feel like something is going to happen. And it's out of your control. Okay, you could be in the church sitting next to two nuns, a pastor, a preacher, and a bishop. And when you have a panic attack, you think the world is coming to an end. This is the reason why when Chrisean was walking to her car, she was like, I made it. I made it to the car. She was pep talking herself. So she wouldn't just totally lose it. She shut that door. I made it to the car. I made it to the car. Girl, first of all, nobody's after you. Okay? You're on live. Right? And the support system around her. Girl, you need some numbing cream? Does it sound like she needs some damn numbing cream? Or does she sound like the world is about to come to an end? You guys have to understand her body reacts as if she is about to die. That means her heart rate, her fear, her fight or flight response, right? Freeze or fawn. All of that is going on. This is the reason why when she made it to the car, she said, oh my God, I made it to the car. I made it to the car. You guys, I don't know what I'm going through. I think it's a heartbreak. Bitch, what? And then she says she pulls up in the black truck. You wonder why I always say she's going to pull up in a blacked out truck? Because she used to pull up to Blueface's house in the blacked out truck. Did you not hear her? She used to have panic attacks and she would go and run to Blueface and he would be there for her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like Chrisean gets depressed quite often. Depression doesn't just go away because you have a good day. Depression is a state of mind. It's a state of reality for some people. And it doesn't just go away. Now, it may subside for a little while. I've never really experienced, I've experienced maybe a day, a short kind of bout once or twice in my life with depression. I really don't have no expertise on depression. I don't know how it works. I don't know who, what, where, why. This is nothing that I can speak on. But what I do know is that Chrisean is at times in states of depression. And I don't believe she gets any real help for this. Did I just get this out of my fucking head or not? Oh, I don't know.
Crazy's birthday next month, so I gotta go crazy. Pray for me for real, because I think that's really what, like, lately I've been down.
You've been up.
Okay, Rory, I'm up. According to Rory, I'm up. I was depressed. The house, I'm gonna give y'all a house tour. So look out for a house tour. I'm doing a home. What's that called when you bring stuff over? Housewarming party. Yeah, I'm doing a housewarming party with my friends. They bringing sleepovers. It's gonna be like a good 6 people, 7 people, not too many. What else I'm gonna do? Oh, y'all can decorate the room with me, my sunroom. I'm gonna drop a PO box so y'all can do what y'all do.
Promises. Knew you never keep all of your promises. Why do I believe? Girl, we don't believe you. But that's not the point for this clip. Did you hear her not say almost 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months ago that she's depressed? This is not the only time she said it. And it doesn't matter if she says it once or half a time. Okay? The behavior and the patterns of behavior are the same as it was 8, 9, 10, 11 months ago than it is to this day. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. And we know that her behavior can get out of hand. Okay, we've seen her break into Blueface's home, okay, right on his wall with blood. Not only that, she stole his car in that same instance, drove off with some D-rugs. I don't know if she picked them up along the way or they were already in the car. I don't know. And got arrested. That's how she got them charges in Oklahoma. Do we not remember? We know that this can lead to her behavior, destructive, violent behavior, unlawful, illegal behavior. where she acts without thinking. Erratic behavior, harmful behavior. And we know if she wasn't afraid to break into Blueface's house then, she ain't afraid to break into Blueface's house now. Okay? You guys don't remember when she broke into the restaurant or went into the restaurant and broke the TV? Y'all don't remember? That was just recently. Patterns of behavior. Look, let me remind you. Just hold on. Just hold on.
Broke that. Now, did y'all hear that lady say that girl came in here the next day after he got out and broke that goddamn TV?
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I believe it.
Looking like that's embarrassing for him. That is so fucking embarrassing. John, how come you didn't tell me that she came up here and broke the fucking TV out? Did y'all hear that lady say that girl came in here the next day after he got out and broke that goddamn TV?
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I believe it.
Looking like that's embarrassing for him. That is so fucking embarrassing. John, how come you didn't tell me that she came up here and broke the fucking TV out?
Do you remember now? The day after Blueface got out of prison, Chrisean allegedly went up to his restaurant and broke the TV. Her erratic, violent nature and behavior, coupled with mental instability, leaves room for dangerous behavior. People can get hurt from age 3 to 93. Everybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Everyone is in danger who is in and around Chrisean. And who is always with Chrisean? Junior. This is not a laughing matter. This is serious. When she gets into one of those episodes and she feels like doing something dirty, when she wants to lash out, these are the things that can happen. Now, we just saw her threaten Blueface, talking about, you could get in trouble. Somebody can call your PO right now. Like, I don't know, me. Like, girl, this is a never-ending cycle with you. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We ain't even in it. We tired of your threats and your innuendos and your, always wanting to put somebody in jail or put him in the grave. What the fuck you gonna do? While Blueface over there like, la, 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 la. Nigga, if you don't, nigga, tighten up on your backstroke. You up here going in on Nevaeh. You knew the job was dangerous when you took it. Fuck Nevaeh. Can you let that woman have that baby in peace? We don't give a fuck about her cheating. We don't give a fuck about no lie detector test. And now is not the time. You ain't even worried about your baby. You need to be slapped. Put that energy into getting you some security and waking the fuck up. Because your mama know. We know you're the only ones to do my Twitch got banned. Nigga, is your door's locked? Has this girl made a key out some motherfucking soap in a wooden motherfucking spoon hole? That's what you need to be worried about and get off Nevaeh's back, Meech. You already knew the job was there. You've been fucking with that hoe since she was a hoe. You messed with her because she was a hoe. Anybody that lets you stick their dick in them and they're pregnant by another man and ain't even got the decency and self-respect for themselves to motherfucking wait is a whore. And you're not the only DI. Get it? Got it? Good. Get over it. Because your manhood is hurt. Your little ego is crushed. And we don't give a fuck. Leave that woman alone so she can have that baby. And then after that, it's going to be fuck Nevaeh. But right now, it's not fuck Nevaeh. It's not fuck Nevaeh. Not right now. She is a month, almost 2 months, less than 2 months away from bringing a life into this world. And that is Solar. Fuck all y'all. We team Solar. But it ain't fuck Nevaeh right now. Okay? She don't need no kind of pressure, no kind of stress, none of your silly ass penny Annie games. Raggedy Andy. We're tired of you, as a matter of fact. Okay? You need to give up your ringmaster license or whatever it takes to be a ringmaster. Shut this shit down. Shut the circus down. As far as we concerned. And then you got Rella over there getting ready to have a baby. Nigga, we on your neck until both them babies is born. Leave both them hoes alone. Because you the one picked them. You the one letting Nevaeh stay in y'all. Don't go back and forth. Let that hoe back in that house or wherever the fuck she stay at. We don't give a damn. I got your what is he talking about? I got your allowance for this month and do it all in front of the camera. You dumb dummy. You sawed off bastard. I thought you said you thought Blueface was cute. And two things could be, he could be a cute bum. I thought you said he was smart. He could be a smart ass dummy. Two things could be true at the same time. Shit, fuck Blueface. I had to find a new bae. I used to fuck with Blue, now I fuck with Buns. Only fuck with white boys that be toting guns. Now what? What you gotta say? Shit. Leave that child alone. She only 24. You leave that hoe alone. She the youngest out of all you hoes. I'm Team Nevaeh over here until she had that baby. Then it's fuck all y'all. Don't be blaming her for being her. If she gonna be a hoe out loud and be a proud one, girl, I'ma roll with you. Because if that's how she was, she even told you. She was like, yeah, I did it. I did this and I did that, but that was before and this was after. Even if that whole line, you should have expected it. Expect the unexpected, nigga. We Julie cheering up in this bitch. Expect the unexpected, big brother. And shut the fuck up. I'm tired of you and Chrisean. Matter of fact, I'm ready to throw both y'all in the trash. Sitting over there all nonchalant. Well, I don't know why she would say that. I don't understand why you feel that way. You knew they was about to eat you up in them comments. That's why you should have never reconnected with that crazy cuckoo bird in the first damn place. Now you're reaping what you sow. Because you're behind the scenes doing something. I don't give a damn if you send her a bouquet of motherfucking chocolate-covered strawberries under a motherfucking pseudonym. Nigga. Something is, you're doing something and playing some kind of mind game with Chrisean for her to even think that she could pull this on us. Nigga. We've been in this circus too motherfucking long. We're gonna find out what you've been doing behind the scenes. And then you was up there playing while you was at that after hour, wherever the fuck you was. You know who that is. Yeah, so when she turned around and you yeah. While you in the hospital recuperating, we gonna be right here on these internet streets doing another motherfucking video on your dumb ass. While you in the hospital recuperating. You see what we said, right? We didn't say you DIE. No fuck. He better hope, yep, he didn't impregnate her for real this time. And I don't know if y'all just had consensual like oral sex or maybe it's something that happened. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's something, even if it's something very little, as much as just texting back and forth. And then what he says on top of that in one of the videos, I really would like to call you, Chrisean, and link as bad as I want to link up with you and hook up with you. I just can't. That lets me know right there that you've been playing with cuckoo crazy behind the scenes, BTS, behind closed doors, and we know it. Okay? So we just waiting with bated breath, like, what's going to happen? While you were sitting up here trying to argue over a motherfucking lie detector test that 9 times out of 10 the is going to fail, because who wants to do a lie detector test that a nigga wants to know questions and they do it in a whole nother state and then send you the results? You already know she going to fail. Call me, okay? Call me, nigga. All right? Because y'all acting dumb at this point. You already know she going to fail. You already know she a hoe. She knows she a hoe. We know she a hoe. Okay? You a hoe. We know you a hoe. You rock 3 different freaks after every show because you a hoe. We know you a hoe. How do we know? Because you told us so. Don't let me have to bring Houdini back. Okay? Shit, we tired of you too. Tired. Because your ego, we don't give a fuck about your ego, your manhood, your reputation. Nigga, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. You don't get no gold stars either, okay? You get no gold stars. We don't even give you an A for effort. You get an F, okay? Because you failed. Anyways, I just had to get that off my chest. Let me see what y'all saying, because I'm done. I'm done. Allegedly. Who gave Blue top? I don't know, girl. I'm just like, I don't know. I just know something went down between Blueface and Chrisean, enough for her to feel like she could bring her rabbit ass back out to LA and start up the kicking up dust. Because that's all she doing. You're dusty and you're kicking up dust, ho. Okay? That's what you are, that's what you is, and that's what you're gonna be until you get the help that you need. Period. Now, when we come back, I'm going to speak on Junior, because that's a whole nother conversation. I don't want to talk y'all damn ear off. And I don't want to be in this this energy. Okay? Because right now I'm like, fuck all y'all. And Junior deserves better than that. He deserves a calm, cool, collected Blonay who is all about him. I want the live to be all about Junior, because there's a lot to unpack. There's definitely a lot to unpack when it comes to Junior. Okay? I don't even want to get into it, but it's just so much to unpack, from her acting like she's feeding him to acting like he's walking to this has really turned dark. And she's willing to go even further, where she got her own damn son walking on his own ankles. Bitch, you was burnt out. You think I'm saying she burnt out because what she doing here? This is motherfucking, this is just the tip of the iceberg. You're burnt out for what you're doing to Junior. Fuck Blueface. He used to this shit. He picked you hoes from the beginning. He chose you hoes from the get-go. He already knew what it was. Now, the thing about it is that, let me see. So I say, yep, sounds right. Junior is R, yes. All the babies are so cute. I know, girl. We Team Superior, Javon, Journey, Solar, Junior. Who else? I do believe he smashed when she came out to quiet him after the Jason Lee interview. Yes, he do. One love for Junior, exactly. She broke and needs Blue to stay up. Something going on. He knows how to use the pull-out method. Girl, I don't know. I plead the fifth. Somebody said they plead the fifth. Yeah, I don't think Blue wants a baby by that girl because God forbid, by her being so deceitful, something might come out with another child because she's evil. I don't think he would take that chance. I don't know, you guys. I think maybe, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't put nothing past him. I don't fucking know. It makes me just ill just thinking about it. Something happened. We don't know, but something happened. Facts Bonet, dead ass wrong for clicks if you abuse it. Yep, crazy ass bird. That boxing money is low or gone. Yep, and she didn't get no 1.3 million. Come on now. Come on. Chrisean live on Kick. Yeah, I seen. I gotta take a break from her, girl. I was watching her when she was working out. She was getting on my everlasting nerve. Okay. I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm finally on her Kick now. I even get the notifications now. Before I wasn't nowhere. Somebody would have to tell me, but now, I mean, I see it. I just can't. I cannot. I just can't. And it's not just her. It's just like, I'm just not going to be following really nobody like that. Like just every time you go live, I'm just going to tap in. Hell no. Mm-mm. No, especially when I know it's going to be something like something that I don't like. Now, if it was somebody I like, even if it was somebody I like, girl, I'm not going to watch you just every time you go live. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not. He smashed on Mother's Day when they had their matching shorts. Oh, no, but Nevaeh passed the lie detector test. Somebody says, but Nevaeh passed the lie detector test. Who cares? She is disgusting. Chrisean was pregnant by Figgy. Carlissa told Blue, and he don't want that. He don't want that like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the outcome of Nevaeh's lie detector test. Maybe she did pass. Maybe I spoke. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. But I know he need to leave her alone. She had like 125K. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, something like that. Not no 1.3 million. I mean, I know she made a pretty penny. I mean, she made 200K for baddies. You know what I'm saying? But that was kind of, she built that up. And her name holds weight over there on baddies. You have to give credit where credit is due. So I can understand. I can understand her getting 200K for baddies. I can understand her getting 100 something for her boxing. I mean, Chrisean's name does bring in numbers, and she brings in numbers, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what kind of numbers and the way she does it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you made money, but you did it in a sleazy way. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But what we have to remember at the end of the day is that she threatened Blueface before, okay? She's threatened Blueface before. What makes you think that she might not act on those threats, right? And like I said, with her smashing that TV, her breaking into his house, I believe that she has called this PO before. You guys don't remember when she was like, when he was actually in prison and she was telling him to go inside of his cell and basically do a raid and flip his cot. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember that? I'm just saying, y'all. You know, and just like I said, she has threatened him before, okay? Now, we remember the threat when she was in the airport, because I recite it all the time. But do you guys remember this threat?
Following all that shit, because at the end of the day, I'm praying for everybody. I want no smoke with anybody. I'm not picking no side. Y'all booking me with this nigga. So now I can't even run from this nigga. I was making my money over here, now he over there too. How you premiere with the baddies. How? You couldn't get another check. Okay then, bro. You need the money, just like how I need the money. You won't see Cardi and Offset on Zeus unless they paying a half a ticket or a ticket. And that's a $500,000 or $1 million. You can't compete where you can't compare, bro. So for you to keep dragging niggas in the fucking interview, keep name dropping like that shit don't already play. Like, come on, my nigga, that's weird. That's weird as shit. And then you see the bitch going through so much. You just weird. Y'all weird as fuck. It's like, you, and then you say you a fucking crip, but online snitching. Trying to fake dry snitch. Lying. How the fuck you fake snitching, lying? Like, nigga, that lie, that rumor came out 2 years ago. What the fuck are you still talking about it for, bro? What are you talking about it for, bro? What are you talking for, bro? You don't make Cardi money. You don't make Offset money. What the fuck? You just doodled and scribbled all over your fucking face. You need to go to the mental hospital, yo. And you need to go to rehab to get off the K2. You really do. I'm starting to think you still on that shit. I thought you was getting off of it because, you know, your body winning off whatever you was doing.
I think she needs to take a page out of her own book. You may need rehab. Okay? You may need to get it together. Really. Okay? And stop saying that you're happy. Because obviously you ain't. Because if your heart was hurting the whole time, like you said, you have never really been happy. And I'm not saying she hasn't had bouts of clarity or bouts of happiness. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying, true happiness. Because like I said, if your heart was hurting the whole time, you remember the video we watched, she said, my heart was hurting the whole time. You've never really been happy. And that's sad. That's sad to see her crumbling, collapsing on live, uncontrollable grief, pain, hurt, that she masks with fake streams and lies about being in a good place. I tell you guys all the time, behind the scenes, she's probably in shambles. But I'm the hater. We're the hater. We're the bad guys. Right? Until she mentally has a meltdown, a mental crash out for all of y'all to see. This is not an act, y'all. It's not a game. Her personality, demeanor is up and down. Up and down. Manic, depressive. I'm not in no way saying that she is bipolar or anything like that. But what I attribute to the pattern of behavior, I don't know if I want to fit it in narcissistic personality disorder, but it really leans toward histrionic personality disorder. Am I diagnosing her? No. Am I saying that's what she have? No. But I'm saying the patterns of behavior fit this diagnosis, fit this narrative, because something wrong. We can agree, right? That something ain't right. Something ain't right. There are screws rattling that you can hear every time. Stop walking, Chrisean. You hear that? Those are the screws rattling in your head. You hear it? Thank you. Thank you. And some of the things that happens when you violate or upset or ignore someone with histrionic disorder, personality disorder, there are some things that happen. Okay? Let me go. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, you guys. let me see, because for some reason, let me see if this is it. I just wanted to pull this up, you guys, because you know sometimes I gotta take it. I gotta take y'all. Let me see. Let me go ahead and look this up. If you guys don't know what histrionic personality disorder is, a cluster B personality disorder with a prevalence of around 2 to 3% of people. This condition may be caused by a person to experience exaggerated emotions and engage in excessive attention seeking behaviors. Okay. Other cluster B personality disorders also include narcissistic personality disorder and borderline personality disorder. Okay. Now, what causes it? I mean, researchers do not know for sure what causes histrionic personality disorder, but it is likely a combination of factors, including experience of childhood trauma and certain parenting styles. For example, a child may develop mechanisms to cope with traumatic experiences which then develop into a personality disorder as they get older. So how a child deals with trauma when they're smaller to escape that trauma, because they can't physically escape, they escape in their minds. It later, okay, and it mostly engaged in volatile, inconsistent, or inappropriate behaviors around them. And Chrisean, as many of us, have experienced, childhood trauma. And like I said, it affects a small percentage of the community, but the traits are there. Okay. Some of the traits are, and the behaviors are frequent flirtatious or seductive behavior, feeling uncomfortable when not the center of attention, frequently changing emotions that seem shallow or insecure, using appearance or clothing to attract attention, speaking in a vague way that lacks details, exaggerated. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Are y'all still there? Because now it's acting like it want to cut out. Wait a minute, hold on, you guys. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Being easily influenced by others, exaggerated or overly dramatic emotions, thinking relationships with others are closer than they really are. This is different than narcissistic personality disorder, y'all. This is the reason why I picked this cluster B personality disorder. The specifics of it is what I see when I see these situations with Chrisean, okay? Engaging in manipulative behaviors and engaging in impulsive behavior. All right. Now, I don't know if I hit the nail on the head, but I know something is clicking with you guys. Something is clicking. All right. I don't know. Now, I may be totally wrong, but I know that some of the behaviors and patterns that we see perfectly match what I just said. All right. Yeah, y'all. And sometimes when you ignore someone who has these type of behaviors, is that they may exaggerate. Let me bring this up for you guys right quick. Hold on so you guys can see as well. All right, hold on. Let me remove this and let me bring this up. Hold on, y'all. I just wanted so you guys can see it right quick. Even though it's kind of short. we're not going to really get all into it, but I just wanted you guys to see, because I got it from Google. Y'all. I'm just Googling. I'm not an expert. I was reading from Google then, and I'm reading from Google now. Okay, you guys feel free to look this up. Feel free to do your own research, come in with your own perspective, your own POV. Okay, what happens if you ignore a histrionic? Okay, increased attention-seeking behavior. They may exaggerate emotions, create drama, or act out to regain the focus that they've lost. Emotional outbursts, ignoring, can trigger anger, sadness, or sudden mood swings as they struggle with feelings of neglect. Okay? I think that's what we're seeing. I think that's what we're seeing, you guys. Okay? Let me see if I can get a little bit further. Hold on. All right. Let's just go ahead and get into this, you guys. Green hearts in the chat if you can hear me. Ignoring someone with histrionic personality disorder, ishness behavior. Okay. No diagnoses, no doctors. All right. I'm just a regular, smegular, degular chick. All right. Trigger extreme feelings of rejection and neglect because they rely heavily on the validation to feel valued. Cutting them off often leads to a severe escalation in attention-seeking emotional outbursts and manipulation. Expected reactions. When you ignore or withhold attention from someone with HPD, they may react in several intensive ways, okay? Intense ways. Escalated attention seeking. They will try harder to be the center of attention by exaggerating emotions, creating high drama, or acting out. Holla if you hear me. Emotional outbursts. They may exhibit sudden mood swings, anger, or deep sadness as they struggle with the sudden absence of engagement. Manipulative tactics. They may use guilt tripping, flattery, or feigned helplessness to charm or coerce you into re-engaging. Risky or impulsive behavior. In severe cases, they may engage in reckless, inappropriate, or self-destruction actions just to get noticed. Withdrawal. Instead of acting out, some may retreat, sulk, or act highly victimized to indirectly draw focus back to themselves. Bingo. It's what I see all day. Okay? It's what I see all day. I don't know. You guys let me know if you guys see any similarities in the behaviors that we've seen, and if anything rings a bell. Does it ring a bell? Does it ring a bell or not? Right? So, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. And then, recently she got her tattoos removed. And this is kind of what sparked all of this behavior that we're seeing now. This was the ripple effect, not a trickle, because it came in like a tidal wave. This was the ripple effect. And the breakdown started, the meltdown started when she got that tattoo removed, right? Thank you, Bella Black. Bella Black says bingo. Bologna, yep, mental SF. Kita Girl, GG77. She profits off her pain. Yes. Yes, you guys. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the green hearts in the chat. That's cray. All say I. Thank you. She said, I like him. He's a thug. All true. She's insane in the membrane. They like puppets, lapdogs, and flunkies to do their dirty work. And she talked to everybody like they a puppet, a lapdog, and a flunky. Okay? She talked like ain't nobody hung around her mama but a bunch of junkies. She talked to friends, foes, cousins, hoes. Okay? The girl at the liquor store, the girl at the donut shop. You said Chrisean wanted Glock to be her man, so he can't be at her. Remember, y'all? Who is that? Chrisean Rock needs to get help for herself and her son. Thank you. Yep, that's all her, Blone. Dookie on the window. Why? Dookie on the windows, wild, girl. Straight jacket, wild. Straight jacket required. The bitch is all over the place, okay? I know her handler, Coach Calvin, has to be embarrassed. I'm telling you. So when in LA, she's stalking Blue. But when in Baltimore, she in love with a girl. Somebody said that's more than a panic attack. It's the things she did to people that's haunting her. Justice for Ronnie and Save Junior. True. I'm just touching on the subject. I believe it's way deeper than what we're talking about too, you guys. I truly believe that. You so desperate for money to deal with this rat, you'd rather for Blue to go in so you can keep the rat with you. Corey Jr., he doomed from the start. Exactly. Doomed from the start, y'all. But one thing I want to let you guys know is this did start from, this is what triggered it, okay? Was her getting that tattoo. What triggered it was what happened before the tattoo. But what ultimately started the meltdown to initiate for us all to see was when she went to go get the tattoo laser removal, another treatment. She didn't get it removed. She got about 10 more treatments to go. This is what triggered it. Okay. And sometimes you need a trigger. All right. And it's what led up to that also built the foundation for her just wilding out and crashing out. Okay. But if you guys remember from the get-go, Blueface never wanted Chrisean to get all these freaking tattoos in the first damn place. But her rabbit ass just insisted on getting all these tattoos. And we were there. We were yelling at the no, girl, no. Like, I'm sure even some of her fans were like, no, girl. A mural of this nigga on the side of your face, the back of your neck, the side of your neck, it's never a good idea. You guys, we're just concentrated on the mural that is on the side of her fucking face. But do you guys know that she also has him on the side, another one on the side of her neck? Do you guys also remember that she had one in the front of her neck until she got it covered up with a rose? Y'all don't remember that, huh? She has 3 pictures of this nigga, 2 on her neck and 1 on her face. She has his name over her eyebrow. She has Jonathan's coochie across right above her coochie. And a couple other tattoos, 7 in total. All right, what are we talking about? But from the get-go, one thing that we cannot blame Blueface for is he really set the stage from the get-go that he wasn't feeling Chrisean like that. He was never in love with her. He may have been infatuated. He may have toxic ties with her. He may have been obsessed with her, but never in love. And he made that clear from the get-go. Do you guys remember when Blueface inquired as to why Chrisean was getting all these tattoos? And remember, she was his artist. She was not his girl first. And we know he fucked everybody. So what does that mean? Okay? He's still doing the same thing. Fast forward 5 years, he still ain't changed. But from the get-go, she started out as his artist. Okay? And he made it clear that he was not in any way, shape, or form encouraging her or even asking her or even agreed with her getting all of these tattoos. She did this on her cuckoo crazy own. Let me show you this video because you know I like to take you back to the hood like K-Swiss. And you're welcome, okay? You're welcome. Let me go ahead and pull this up so I can show you guys this. I want you guys to listen to this video. Shout out to Mag TV. If you want to watch this video in its entirety without any interruptions, make your way on over to Mag TV and you can watch it in its entirety after this live stream. All right, let's go.
Blueface wants to know from Chrisean Rock why she continues to get tattoos with his name on it.
No.
What's up, cuz?
No, not again.
What's up, Rock?
What's up?
How you doing today?
Great.
I see you got some interesting ink on you.
What?
So I see you got some interesting ink on you. You see?
He already started.
Can we talk about it?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Have a seat. Let's talk. So, do you feel like you're alone in California?
No.
Are you alone? Are you feeling like I'm all you got? Like, I'm being serious.
I'm just your biggest fan.
I appreciate all of that.
So what's the problem? Why are we interviewing myself?
Because we got to be true to ourselves. Okay, we're not doing this for the approval or disapproval of the internet, the socials, none of that good
Get
stuff.
off of me.
So I just wanted to be clear. You're not doing this inside of any like, you know,
What?
I'm not making you no promises or selling you any dreams that we're gonna.
Basically, what he is saying is, I'm not claiming you. We're not together. You're doing this all on your own. You just heard Chrisean say, I'm your biggest fan. I'm just your biggest fan. That's not love, y'all. This didn't start out as a Romeo and Juliet story. Knock it off. These are the same Emma Effers that was boxing each other in the street in the Hollywood Boulevard. Shut the fuck up talking to me. This man did this to all of the women. Chrisean just was unmentally unstable, I mean. And you heard him. He read her like a book. She felt like she was alone in California, which she was. She showed up to his motherfucking house with a backpack and a pair of cleats. We done heard it 10 times over. He looked at her as a charity case. He saw something in her, of course. She's beautiful. She has talent. She was 20 years old. What don't you see in a 20-year-old? You can look, all the women that are listening to me right now, girl, they saw everything in you when you was 20. Oh, you don't remember? You got into every club. All the ninjas wanted you. You could F damn near anybody you wanted to. You got free food. You got weed. You were arm candy. What didn't they see in you at fucking 20 years old? The fuck? It's the same song for all of us young, that when we were young, all of us young ladies. This is why I say it's so important not to waste your youth. This is why it's so important why I say know your value, because the first qualification to any of these, oh, it's just me. I'm better than her. No, bitch. The first qualification is you have to be young. And the younger, the better. How do you think that Bad Baby turning 18 made damn near $60 million? 6 million, 60 million in fucking 24 hours. Why do you think that is? You think because she's the prettiest girl on the block? You think she's just so talented that all the men wanted her? or it was the fact that she was turning 18 years old. Remember that. Before it's your booty and your beauty and what you bring to the table, the first thing that puts you through the door, bitch, is you. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay? It's not you, ho. It's not you. Just like it wasn't me. Just like it's not her. Just like it wasn't Chrisean. But she bought into it. She drank the fucking Kool-Aid that Blueface would serve these hoes. You heard her, I'm just your biggest fan. And what did Blueface say? Do you feel like you're alone in California? Do you feel like he sound like a motherfucking commercial for a drug rehab. Nigga, you sound like an infomercial. Do you poop out at parties? Are you a wallflower? Do you poop out at parties? You need to try Vita Meta Benjamin. That's vitamins, meat, vegetables, and minerals. All you need to do is take one big spoonful. It's so tasty too. Tastes just like candy. The fuck? That's all I'm saying. He knew from the get-go. He read her like a book. You think I'm all you got. You were all she had. You think you're alone and you're alone. You feel alone in California. She was alone in California. Dummy. Whew, I tell you about these crack babies.
Be together or anything, right?
I just am your biggest fan.
I understand. I appreciate. I'm not pressing at all. I appreciate the gesture.
I appreciate the gesture.
I appreciate it. How could I be mad at you for doing something like that? All I'm saying is we get it, right? We get it. We good. Can you promise me this is the last one? Cuckoo?
I don't want to break that promise.
Oh, come on. We good. You got enough Jonathans on you. Thank you, promise. Come on. No more.
I don't want to break it.
What you mean, no?
I don't want to lie.
You're misunderstanding that when you do these things, I have to hear about it all day long.
Oh my God. Why you like everybody get your name tatted? It's a thing. They love you.
I don't know, but it's kind of it's becoming a bad reflection on me because people think that I am telling you girls to do this. Right. I'm just what? I'm
You making me shy.
I'm your mentor?
Like, nah, I don't like this.
Am I your mentor?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why you're doing it because you appreciate my.
No, I didn't because I love you.
That's great. That's all great. But we talking about the right kind of love, right? The love that you have, like. No, we're not done with the interview. This is the type of love that you have for your father, right? Not for like your significant other.
Okay, my father with me.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I adopted you, right? I adopted you.
Oh my God, yo.
Huh?
This interview.
I take care of you. I make sure you straight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's that kind of love, right? It's more of appreciation for me being such a
Why are you trying to make
difference maker in your life. I'm trying to get. All right, yes or no?
What do you mean?
Yes or no? Okay. That's because I make a difference in your life, right? Right?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet
wanted to refresh your memory to make sure you remember where it all started. Okay, where it all started. In Blueface, you crossed the line. You tried to, you know what I'm saying, mix business with pleasure, and that's why you're in the position you are now. It is what it is, and I'm done. Okay, I'm done. We done went from that to her turning into an online snitch. All right, you're always trying to get away. She's a crash out on a regular basis. She flip flops. She's a mental flip flop. Look, you're the setup queen. Okay, Blueface said he don't want you, and you don't know why you would say that he is crazy in love with you. Okay, he don't want you. Okay, just the video I just showed proves that in that way. I don't know how many ways we can say it. Any way you slice it, it comes up peanuts, bro. Any way you slice it, it comes up peanuts. Okay? He don't love you. He don't want you, but Junior needs you. This is the point we're trying to get through to your head. Junior needs you. You want to know something? You're not the same. Chrisean is not the same Chrisean that Blueface was in relationship with. We have to understand that. She's different. She's not the same Chrisean. She's different. She looks different. And I understand maturity comes and she's no longer 20. I get it. But there's a different. You understand what I'm saying? You look burnt out, if you ask me. I don't know if it's too much on your plate. I don't know if it's the extracurriculars that are going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, but you look burnt out. Okay? And like I said, I mean, she's different. She looks different. Nothing like the fresh-faced young woman that caught Blueface's eyes. And even now, he's like, as long as they're older than 18. Right? He's looking for another Chrisean, another 20-year-old. This is where this man's head is. That's what he's attracted to. And I'm not saying he doesn't date anybody older. I mean, Nevaeh's 24. Some of the other women are 26, 27. But Ashley and her best friend, they were what? They were 18. Come on now. He's looking for another fresh-faced 20-year-old. And you mean to tell me these motherfuckers are washed up at 26, according to Blueface? Are you crazy? That's still young as fuck, but they're never satisfied. They're never satisfied. Chrisean is old news. That's just the way it is. I mean, what hope is there for the rest of us? Good Lord. 26? Nigga? 28? Bitch, even 30. Bitch, 38. So as far as I'm concerned. But 26 and 28, nigga, you throwing in the towel? Yeah. Bees that way. It's the American way. But I just hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. It ain't no shade. Like we've all been in that bucket, okay? I'm just saying we've all been we've all been shotgun in that bucket, nigga. We all wasn't always rolling in the luxury vehicle. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't always in the Benzo, in the Range Rover, in the Rolls, in the wagon. We was riding shotgun in the bucket. Okay? With a nigga that was driving like he was in the getaway car. And we was down for whatever. Just saying, we've all been there. But she's not the fresh-faced young woman that caught Blueface's eye. She's burnt out. And what I mean by that is from a hard life. Bad choices. evil heart and living reckless on and off camera, on and off camera. And the wrong that she's been and the wrong that she's done and the wrong that she's doing to her own child. All that stress, regret, pressure, guilt, pills, potion, fast life, alcohol, fuck, I don't know. Denial, being a liar, fake happiness. You know how much strength it takes to be fake happy? Do you know how hard it is to keep up false pretenses and act like something that you're not? It's fucking hard. I can't do it. Now, am I saying that I've never done it under certain circumstances? Yeah, I mean, if I have to, like if my life or death or roof over my head depends on it, I can do it for a minute, a while, but just to live like that? Fuck no. Ain't no Gemini ever. Ain't no Gemini ever. Ever, ever, ever. Unless they are mentally challenged. No regular, smegular Gemini could ever live no fake life. Most of y'all can't. You ain't even a Gemini. Right? It's not just a Gemini thing. I just threw that in there. But I think that's why we're the most hated sign. That's the reason why a lot of times I bring that up, because we are the most hated sign. Because we really ain't fake. Nothing really goes to our brain when it comes to speaking unless it's logical. But when we speak from the heart, it goes straight from our heart out our mouths. And that's where the trouble comes in at. Blunt, outspoken, truthful. But like I said, y'all, just all the combination of all of that, plus being a liar, right? She's fake happy. Now, I don't know if she's really blessed. I don't know about her life. Maybe she is, maybe she's not. But she be faking the blessing sometimes. She be acting fake blessed, fake saved, fake genuine, fake real. Chasing and stalking and obsessing over a man who used you up and don't want you no more. That's not very Christian-like. Not the way that she would have us to think. You know? And we all fall short of the glory of God. I get it. A saint is just a sinner that has fallen down. It's one of my favorite songs. I get it. But you have to have your read between the lines skills on over here. Everything I don't say is literal, like the woman just ain't getting no blessings. She has no relationship with God. I don't believe that at all. But when you are your own worst enemy, this is what happens. That's all I got to say. I was drowning in a relationship, a dark relationship, a narc relationship. And God threw me a lifeline. And I would just like to return the favor. This is why I choose to speak on people like this. Like Chrisean, like Carissa, and others. That's why I speak on what sparks me. Just like Tupac said, he may not change the world, but he guarantees that he will spark the mind of the person that will change the world. I don't know. And, you know, people might say that I'm part of the problem. We're part of the problem. And to some extent, that's true. Maybe we are. Maybe I am. But I'm not over here cheering crazy. I'm highlighting and bringing conversation about a mental breakdown that's happening in real life. Meanwhile, Chrisean Rock's cheer squad done grabbed they damn pom-poms and delusional spray, right? And is cheering this on, this BS, this rhetoric, and acting like seeing their fave crash out is a good thing. And having a mental lapse every hour on the hour, while in the same breath telling us how happy and content she is diabolical. I'm not even going to play with you. And insidious. I don't even know what that word means. It just sounds like it fit this situation. Look it up. Let me know what the fuck it means. Sounds good to me. Diabolical and insidious. The fuck? And she knows it. We know it. Only people who don't know are her diehard, ride or die, bum behavior fanatics. You, bucko. The people who just want to wear a shirt that says, I'm with the band, and get backstage. You some raggedy sons of bitches. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. We will be back, you guys. I will be back today, okay? Because I plan on doing like 2 lives a day if I can more. But you guys make sure you show some love to my edited videos, okay? 2 as well. And the shorts that I do. Show some love. Let's get these likes up, you guys. Let me go through and give you guys a shout out because I really appreciate you guys. I couldn't do it without you. First of all, shout out to my mods and members. Everybody who holds me down. Thank you for letting the sister roll. I appreciate you guys being down and believing in Blown A Media. Okay. Let me give a shout out to everybody that's in my chat. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, but I will be back, guys. I will be back. All right. Let me see. Let me go ahead. Child of the Most High. Joy 3000. GG77. Moni 1356. Let me see. In the Shade with Queena. Thank you, love, for showing up and showing out. Shout out to Tanya Knight. Child of the Most High. And if I miss you, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry, guys. I will catch you on the next one. Lady Blue AMB, always a pleasure. You said, my ex is a narcissistic sociopath, and he's the only Gemini I don't like. Woo, girl, he's a Gemini too? Oh, my Lord. That sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely horrid. Oh, girl, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that word X is in that sentence, like for real, girl. Because, girl, ooh, I can't even imagine. Girl, I can't even date a Gemini. Girl, I wish I would date a Gemini. Girl, I dated a Gemini man. Girl, I almost went crazy. I almost went cuckoo motherfucking crazy nuts. Girl, I'm asking, what sign are you? Gemini? Oh, no. Hell no. I'll be against my own damn sign. When it comes to dating, girl, I wish I would. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm not even playing. Slab a lot. Thank you so much. Mr. Free Papa. Thank you. Let me see who else is in the building. Bella Lisa likes blue. Ooh, somebody said Blow Nay. I'm a Leo. I like Leos. I like Leos. I'm supposed to be getting out of here, girl. I'm up here reading it down. 77 First Love. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody. That sparkly one, thank you. I think she realizes that the mistake she made, she washed up early. Woo, way early, girl. You only 26, girl. Girl. Woo. I'm telling you, be living some hard lives out here. Girl, I still was skipping it. I still was skipping around and la 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 la. At 26, girl, I was still skipping around. I don't even know. Like, anyways, let me see. You want me to get into the car? That van over there with no windows? Okay. You're just gonna take me to your house? Okay. That one over there? All right. Okay. Yeah, I was still that. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Bella Black, thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate you, love. Country Girl for Life. Yeah, y'all, I was dingy. I was very kind of naive, immature for my age, clueless. I mean, I was smart, but yeah, in my 20s, I was very dingy. Very, very, like, I don't even know what word you would call it, but I was very like, that van over there? You want me to go? You just gonna give me a ride? Okay. All right. But God. That's why I had that t-shirt available on my Blonde Got merch. Okay? That's why I have that t-shirt. Because when I think of all the times I could have been stabbed, raped, robbed, killed, kidnapped, sex trafficked, all right? Snatched, taken, abused, and it didn't happen. But God. That's all I got to say. Danny, welcome. Thank you so much. Let me see if there's anybody else here. Like I said, if I didn't catch you, I will catch you on the next live. I will be back, you guys. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you won't miss when I go live. Kamari, bro, thank you. Thank you, guys. If I mispronounce your name, you guys can correct me. It's okay, because I don't know. Shoe Queen Shah. I'll just say Shoe Queen. Let's see. Right Away. Stitch. Thank you. Because I don't want to massacre y'all names. Sonia James in the building. Shout out to you. Shout out to Keita Girl. Thank you so much, Keita Girl. All right, you guys. I am out of here. I will be back on the next live. Let me see. Somebody says she's gonna end up getting locked up. She needs to leave that family, period. Yeah, y'all. So I am out of here. I will see you guys on the next live. Until next time, America.
How many tattoos of him do you have? How many tattoos of him do you have?
7.
7. Why?
I like him that much.
And does that help you feel connected and close to him?
No, that's some shit I just want to do because I'm bored.
Now see, what I just say, this is about telling the truth.
Tell us the truth.
And you know damn well that's not the truth.
You be bored?
What?
That's why you do it, because you be bored?
I mean, like, not like bored, but like free time. When my free time, tap my nigga name. Yeah, that's fun.
Chrisean, look at me.
What?
That makes 0 sense.
I don't make sense. That's the thing about it.
No,
it's not here for you.
no. You do make sense where you're telling the truth.
Don't have me feel shit. I just like that shit. I like him. I get what
You
you're
have
saying.
you have his face on your neck, right?
Hey, I said that.
So that means, right? That's saying something.
That I'm his.
Okay. So that's the truth. Why is that so hard for you to go there?
No more than
I gotta stay glued to her hip. Damn.
right.
She don't gotta stay glued, but we should separate and come right back. We understand what's going on.
Not too much. Not too much separation. I gotta separate from anxiety.
No more than 48 hours.
How about like no more than an hour? Maybe for your meetings, you get an hour.
Separation anxiety from your man that you just met like a fucking month ago, but not your son. Well, how the fuck do you think he's feeling? You don't think he got separation anxiety from his fucking mother? But unfortunately, you're never there to take care of your motherfucking child. Like, she cares so much more about her man was about her own child, her own son. Like that facade for his birthday, oh, she was with him all day, da-da-da. The minute the cameras turned off, she literally left with her man and left Junior with her sister. Sis has no maternal instincts at all. You're out all day, all night with your man, Bino. And where's your son? He's with your sister. He's been with your sister for over a month. And she want to come on the internet and be like, oh, I can't be too far away from my man Bino. I get separation anxiety. How the fuck you think Junior feel? You don't think he got separation anxiety? You don't think he craves his mother's attention? You don't think he misses his mother's scent? You don't think he wants his mother to teach him how to walk? You don't think he wants his mother to read him books when he goes to sleep? You like, I can name so much more shit, but it's really blowing mine. Like, you're online, you're showing how much you love your man, this and that. Oh, my man, I'm hugging under my man. Where's your son? Like, what the fuck is actually going, like, what be going through, sis? I don't understand. You're streaming every day and you claim it's for your child, but what are you doing on stream that people are interested in? You're literally booed up, coupled up with your man, and that's about it. And then when your sisters tell you to come pick up Junior because you're out all night, you get pissed off, you get heated.
It's cool, I'm on my way. I got
And I really have a bad feeling that her new man is gonna give her another baby, and it's gonna be the same shit, just like baby Junior. And I'm just irritated. I really am. I don't want to see Chrisean on my For You page anymore. It's so much you can do and say, but a person will never ever understand and realize that shit. Because stop claiming all this shit is for your son. It's not. It's not. It's for you. It's for you to feel loved and nurtured. But your son also needs to feel loved and nurtured, sis.
Hey, baby, shit till that shit go.
Alright, baby, that's cool.
Alright, let's look at some of this.
You wanna fight?
I'm serious, yeah.
I know you're serious, and I'm serious too. So why you try to act like I'm not? That's fucked up. Oh, somebody unplug my shit. Type C.
We put it right here.
I don't want that. I want the... It's not funny? What's funny, baby?
Nothing, baby. It's your world. She don't want that shit. Nigga, get her a different charger.
No, excuse me. My bad. I need Jesus when I'm on my period. Like, I'm getting Tadashi on my fucking forehead over this fucking shit. Tadashi over my fucking pussy. Tadashi over my hand. What else? Tadashi over my ear. Like, but bold, nigga. Like, thick words. Real. I felt my forever. Why y'all saying no? Yo, that's what's happened to me. I'll put Tadashi face. I need an artist that know how to. Can y'all find one that know how to put a picture over a picture? There's one out there. But till we figure this out, you know how I'm lasering it off though. Till we figure this part out. The other ones, yes, Tadashi's going bold print over all of them.
What the f happened to my window? I got breaking in to give me the skins.
Why you break into the house? I broke up in the house because I couldn't find the door where it was unlocked at, so, and then I don't know, I used a rock from, but I don't know. I really just try to get in the window, okay? Climbed through the window. I was trying to take a bath, but it kept not working for me. And then
My being woke me up like, babe, look at the phone. Chrisean's on live with the police at your house. And I'm like, what? Okay, this is weird. Because I told Chrisean it's done with. Like, she was getting a little too out of hand for me. And it wasn't, you feel me, her work ethic wasn't there enough for me to cope with her crazy life decisions and the way she think and act and move. So I've been shooting BGC at the house She was not staying here the whole time. We've been doing this for like damn near a month. She's been not living at this location. I had her put up in another location. She kept trying to come and do weird shit at the BGC. Like, she'll come over here and jump in the pool. And I'd be like, yo, stop, you messing with the business. Don't do that. Like, just stay right here where I got you. Then she came back and fought one of the girls. And I'm like, yo, why you keep trying to like fuck up the BGC business? I'm filming right now. Like, just stay where I got you. So I sent her back over there. She busted out all the windows and whatnot and had the police over there. And, you know, so yeah, then when she made the little spot I had her at hot, I'm like, yo, you getting a little too like, let's kick back and like, let's not do the shits no more. You getting too out of hand. So I had told her like, yo, like, me and you, your business relationship is like not, it's done with. So then at the end of BGC, I had the camera people here. I don't think she knew the camera people was here, but I don't know, she just came and broke in. And it might have all went smooth for her if the camera people wasn't here, maybe. I don't know. The camera people wasn't here, she probably would have just been in this motherfucker. But the camera people was here, so when she locked herself in the bathroom, the camera people was the ones talking to her. I wasn't here. Go your crib.
Zakara, pray, facts, execute. Pray, facts, execute. Amen. Purchase a car on Kick. Purchase a house on Kick. Laser removal Blueface tattoos on Kick. We're going to do everything on Kick. Repurchase Blueface chains from Pawn Shop on Kick. Sign with Gospel Label on Kick. 7-song EP release on Kick. Shoot Yahweh with Tyler Perry Studios on Kick. Make family and friends on Kick.
On 3. God's plan.
God's
1, 2, 3.
God's plan.
We're not gonna. You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on. Make way for the bad guy. There's a bad guy coming through.